What's up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to another episode of the Cut Cycle, and I have a lot to talk about cycle-wise and what's happening and things I tweaked. So I'm going to be talking over a lot of training footage today. If you guys are looking for Q&A questions, I'm going to do a big Q&A on the next vlog. So comment some thought-provoking questions you guys would like to see in the vlog. I normally do that, but I have so much training footage that I was just going to go over and update everyone what's been going on. So, like I said, S23 still in there. Going to be switching that out for the Muscle Gels Andro Hard. I have that in the mail, and I'm excited to compare S23 directly back to back to the 4 Andro Transdermal. A lot of people are asking me about that, and I wanted to give it one more run, especially after S23 to see the difference. And then my Cypionate has been at 300 to 350 a week. You know, it's kind of, I'm not very calculated on measuring that. Sometimes it's a bit higher in the 350 range. And the big kicker is I added MK677 back in for my rat. And I am holding a ton of water. The reason I did that is because of my skin. So I'm going to give it one more high dosage go with all the other stuff I've been doing for my skin. And it helps a lot. But I lost so much definition since the last time you guys saw me. And yeah, that's pretty much the cycle. So next episode you'll see what I look like after I pull all this water weight off. I just weighed myself this morning at 225.3 pounds. So I'm holding about 5 pounds solid of water, because before then I was like 219, 220 morning weight. So a lot of water to shed for the next video. This was chest day footage on low carbs. So a lot of people ask me which type of diet I like to do when I cut. I don't like keto personally. I can never make it to that threshold where I feel normal. I just start going insane. I can never make it 2 weeks on keto, and then apparently everything goes back to normal. And I like carbs, so keto is not my way. Carb cycling is my way, so that means I have low carb days followed by, it's normally 2 to 3 low carb days, 1 higher carb day. And it depends on, obviously, if I'm losing too much strength too fast, if I'm losing too much weight too fast, and what my calories are at. My calories are still around 2,700 to 2,800 a day. Could probably raise them even more, but I'm trying to keep the MK677 from stacking on a ton of weight right now. So I probably could have that even higher without the 677 in there. But this day, my strength with the low carbs, so you guys saw my top set of dumbbells. I pyramided all the way up on incline dumbbells to the 100s and did an AMRAP, which is as many reps as possible. And then I moved on to flat bench, because I don't normally flat bench anymore. I've been doing strictly incline movements for the past couple of months, and my bench has really suffered. But man, I was disappointed in how weak I was this day just from no carbs. It doesn't matter how juiced up you are. Low carbs kills me. It doesn't matter. I feel way stronger with salt and carbs and water in me. And when you only have water, no carbs, doesn't matter the androgens. So got really pissed that chest day, because that was like one of the only days I brought my camera to the gym and wanted me to record me banging some weight, and you saw me just struggle on flat bench. So I had a massive cheat day before this leg session, and I worked my way up pyramid style again, high bar back squats to 405, and this was my AMRAP, so I repped out 405. Still not a fan of how awkward my squat looks, but for people who have been following me for years, you know, they can attest that my squat form is coming along. I'm excited next winter, next time I get nice and fluffy again, to really chase my back squat, and I'll be going for over a 500-pound squat and everything. I'm almost there with comfort-wise on the squat, but Still a bit awkward, but I'm getting a lot smoother in it. And I'm enjoying squatting more. I used to hate squatting. I've always done squats, but it's always been an awkward, strange movement for me. I don't know if it's because I'm lanky and shit, but yeah, it's been a long time coming to be able to rep 4 plates, because, you know, I could deadlift 4 plates for like 20 something reps nowadays, whereas I still struggle to squat it. But I pyramided my way back down, so I worked my way all the way up to 405 for that AMRAP, and then I went back down to 365, 335, 315, and then I finished with some front squats. I didn't have a lot of time today in the gym. It was in between my classes, so I just wanted to get my heavy central nervous system work done and see what hypertrophy I had time to do, and I really didn't have much to do that day anyways. So training wise, it's been a struggle. Every time I cut, it's always, I must maintain all my strength on the way down. That is my biggest goal. My goal is not to lose as much weight as fast as possible. I've learned that mistake the hard way multiple times. I really encourage everyone to cut slowly. Unless you're in a contest prep situation, that's completely different. But I'm just trying to slowly lean down for the summer, so I don't have to be super strict on my diet. So I don't have to watch everything I eat and be super strict on my diet. And I can, you know, have abs and slowly get down there and keep my metabolism fresh. I don't want to crash my metabolism or do anything crazy. And the MK677 has me bloated and whale looking anyways. But this leg session was actually a strength PR. That's the most reps I've ever done with 405. And these weights, you know how every gym, like, the weights feel a bit different? This is one of those gyms where the weights just feel obnoxiously heavy. I don't know. I didn't weigh these weights out. I really don't care. But I felt like at a gym with lighter weights, I could probably even get 1 or 2 more reps with 405. Which, in a deficit, even though I had a cheat day before, I was pretty satisfied with that AMRAP compared to the chest day I just showed you guys. And then I finished with some front squats, nothing crazy, just keeping my movement pattern. I always like to keep the movement patterns I mastered and just hit them anyways, just to see if my leverages or anything change as I lose weight. Deadlift's a big thing. When I start losing weight, deadlifting gets real awkward again, and I have to relearn how to deadlift. All my leverages change, the way I set up my deadlifts change. So maybe next video I will show some. I haven't straight bar deadlift, I'm not gonna lie, in a long time, and that's just because I've been training at a LA Fitness where I don't really like straight bar deadlifting there, and this gym doesn't allow any chalk, and these bars are literally smooth as butter. So I will have to buy liquid chalk and get back into straight bar deadlifting. This is the current posing footage. I shot this before I loaded MK677 back up, so you could see what I looked like without, you know, the 5 pounds of water on me. So this is around 220, 219 pounds morning weight. My height is 5'11" and a half, so I'm not gonna lie about my height. I'm like 6 foot with shoes on, but without shoes on I'm like 5'11" ish. And overall, I'm really impressed with the amount of size I've been able to put on my arms. And my delts have always been a strong point, but my arms and forearms and chest have come up significantly. I'm still not really lean enough to really see the back gains yet. Although my lats are popping, I feel like when I hit the 215 mark, you know, I'll start to really pop a lot more. Overall, I'm liking the progress so far. The S23 hardened and like the veins came crazy. S23 is no joke, and I don't get why people like talk shit on S23. It's literally as strong as real gear, and you know, test is not going to give me that crazy veiny look. That is 100% the S23 turning me into the grain train. So yeah, that's how the cut's been going. I will be doing a big Q&A, so leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.
Oh, shit.